This tutorial will walk instructors and students through setting up classes in Engrade and signing into classes in Engrade. So the first thing that you want to do is log in, and this should be what your screen looks like whenever you log in. You can create a new class two different ways. You can go to create new class here and start one from scratch, or you can copy an existing class. To create one from scratch, click on the button, you type in the class name, the school year, the grade level, the subject area. I'm just going to choose other. All right, and now you would do your grading scale. This is set up for a 10-point scale. However, in our ACA 115 class, we use a 7-point scale. So that would be a 92.6 to 100 is an A. An 84.6 to a 92.5 is a B. .6 to an 84.5 is a C. And a D would be a 70, or we'll do 69.6 to 76.5 is a D, and 0 to 69.5 is an F. And then you can weight them. Click yes. So let's say we're going to have assignments. We're going to have one with tests and quizzes, projects, and maybe discussions. Next. All right, this is where you add your students. You can have, I always like to keep George Washington or John Adams, whatever, one of these students in my class, just to show students how to log on. But whenever you add new students, you can just type in their name. So for example, we can do Joe Doe, and his ID can be 222555. All right, so that's just an example. We can go to next. All right, my students show up. Now, let's say that you get a new student in the middle of, or like after the add drop date and you've already done this. Well, you can come right here to Options, Manage Students, and you can go to Options and Edit Raw Student List. So you can actually delete a student, suppose they've been dropped or withdrawn from your course. You can add students, etc. All right, in order to print your student flyers, you would just go to your new class, go to Options, Manage Students, Options, Print Flyers. These flyers allow students to access their Engrade. So what you do is you print these off and you cut along the dotted line. So I'm going to print these off and I'm going to cut along the dotted line, and I tell the students that they need to go to this URL and they need to input this access code exactly as it's typed. So to show you how this is done, I'm just going to copy it right quick, and I'm going to log out and sign back in as a new student. So we go to engrade.com/students. That was the URL. All right. We go to sign up, it's free, and we input that access code that was on the sheet of paper. Go to next, and then it's going to ask some questions, so we just fill those in. So this was George Washington. We can put in George Washington's email. That is optional though. His username is going to be, I suggest for students to use their same, like Jamesburg email address, or their same Moodle login, whatever that they're comfortable using. So let's say that George Washington's middle name is John, George John Washington. So his would be G.J. Washington, and then the last four of his ID, which let's just say they were 233. Okay. All right. Password. He would choose a password. All right. He is a student. He is over 13, and he does agree to the terms. All right. So now this is George Washington's information. So he can click on this class and he can see that I don't have any assignments ready for him yet, and he doesn't have any grades. He can also check his attendance. Okay, I haven't put any attendance in, etc. So this is the basic setup for Engrade. This is how students will log on, how you will provide the information for students to log on, and how you can set up a course.